Yo, what's going on, guys? If you guys can hear me, go ahead on the right-hand side in the YouTube section. Go ahead and just leave your comments right now, just so I know that I'm loud and clear and that you guys can hear me on your end. Post on Facebook really quick. Training is now live. All right, let me go back, post and race to global. Smiley face. All right, so post and race to global. Post it on my Facebook. Yeah, we're just gonna give everybody else a couple of minutes before we get started here, and just gonna invite some other people here. So how's everybody doing today? Like, how's everybody? Been doing with their business? Leave your comments on the side and let's really, connect with each other right now. And I'll check out those right now and see how it looks. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, again, guys, make sure you just leave your comments. That make sure you guys can hear me. And again, we're just going to give everybody a few minutes to get here because some people, get the notifications a little late, and we kind of just want to give everybody the opportunity to hear the nuts and bolts of everything. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dean Christner, Dan Fryer, and Brandon Scott Jones, but I just hung out with those dudes down in Irvine. It was a pleasure meeting them, and I'm super grateful to be to have been down there and hang out with those guys. It was definitely a really cool experience. I highly encourage that if you have a chance to connect with your upline, definitely do it because there are some really invaluable things that you will learn by hanging out with somebody and seeing their daily routine. It's really infectious, and you'll definitely learn a lot. And when you leave, you'll take it home with you. So definitely do that. All right, let me check the live stream, see how everybody's doing, see the comments, see what's going on with everybody. And remember, to leave your comments, you guys have to log into YouTube. You have to log into YouTube. Let's see. So we got. Who we got? We have Chris Hill. We got like Dante. Maybe all these comments really quick, guys. Okay, we got Dante. What's up, Dante? What's going on? Bobby Williams, Chris Hill, Adriana, Chris is good. Bobby, cool. Yeah, Dante. Okay, cool. Sweet. Good to have you guys here. All right. And just keep refreshing this right here. All right, sweet. All right, let me see. Great to have everyone here. Post. All right, so what's up? You guys ready to learn some online marketing strategies to grow your one business, or what? Let's get the feedback going. If you have any questions right now, I'm gonna answer all the questions to the end. So just kind of save those till the very end. This is only going to be about probably 45 minutes tops, and then I'll leave the last 15 minutes just open to questions. So we're really going to move through this really fast, okay? So just a heads up. So, because I know your time is valuable, my time is valuable. I have to go out and hustle just like you do. I have the same 24 hours in a day. So let's you guys think that's enough time for everybody to get here? I feel like that might be enough time. Let's see. Who do we got? We got about 14 people on here. I mean, that's good enough for me if it's good enough for you, right? So again, I'll just get right into it. My name is Chris Altamirano. I'll just share my story for you really quick. My name is Chris Altamirano. I'm born and raised in Fresno, California. I'm an ordinary guy, with an ordinary life. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I really just, took the initiative and started taking action on my life. By the age of 17, I had already been living in Southern California. I was reffing soccer on the weekends, and I was already paying my own bills. And unfortunately, I got homesick after I left the city college I was playing soccer at. And after being homesick, you just really want to go home and see your friends. So from that point on, I was 18, I got the job, I started going to school, I started doing all that stuff, right? But on my 18th birthday, when I had just moved back from Southern California, my buddy actually came up to me and he introduced me into this industry called network marketing. And I remember sitting in a Starbucks on my 17th birthday, getting introduced to this plan and the compensation plan of this really old company whose name I won't mention. And I just remember the next day on my 18th birthday, I had $400 in cash, and I was like, I'm in, right? And I was just super excited. I was really hungry, and I really just wanted to succeed, right? Because I'd seen my parents work hard their whole lives, I remember growing up, and my parents would just be, taking trips all the time, or they were always working, and I had 3 older brothers, so I was always just here with my brothers by myself. And like, it's not that I don't love my parents. I absolutely love my parents. I love everything that they've done for me. But I know that when I do have children in my future, that I want to be there for my kids. Because at the end of the day, guys, when we're on our deathbeds, we're not going to ask for more money. We're going to ask for more time. But the reality is this, that money gives you time. It buys you that time freedom, right? And we're really in this business not to just make more money, but we're in here for the more valuable asset, and that is the person that we will become while we acquire that money. So that's exactly what I want to show you guys how to do right here, But after that, after all that happened, and with my brothers and stuff, growing up with them, I kind of gave up on network marketing because I just felt like something wasn't right. And my buddy later actually discovered, because I stayed in the company for about 10 months. He stayed in for about 14 months, and we both had made our money back and then a little more money on top of that. But he saw that one of our upline leaders was killing it. And we were kind of in like the cell phone, industry. And he actually, sold, the cell phones, the products that we had for our company, but he was placing them on eBay. So he was just blowing up his business, and everybody was wondering how. And then my buddy found his link one day and was like, "How are you doing this?" And he's like, "Is this your link?" And it was for sure his link. And he was like, "Oh no, that's not me." And so we kind of just knew at that point. My buddy found out because I already quit. He knew that the upline wasn't doing well. The upline wasn't doing the best job that they could to help us, and that was really sketchy. It was almost like it was one of those compensation plans where it was like, hey, if you recruit 100 people, you're going to make all that money. But if your recruits don't do anything, then, hey, they miss out. So it was a really poor structure in the compensation plan, which really made a lot of our leaders really selfish. So fast forward after that failed adventure, I moved back up to college in Redding, California, and I went to school there, ended up coming back after a year, and I was just like, man, like I can't do it. I cannot do the school thing. And it's not that I got bad grades. I actually got really good grades. I actually, had a job and I had money and stuff, but I was just, I couldn't do it. There was something about taking orders from somebody else and listening to a teacher teaching me about business when their profession was teaching, telling me how I could make millions of dollars when they were making $60,000 a year on a salary. It just something didn't click in here. Something didn't make sense, and so I wanted something better. So the same buddy that actually introduced me into network marketing introduced me into the realm of internet marketing, right? The stuff that you and I are connecting on right now, right? And he showed me the power of it and the power of leverage, right? And I was a bit stubborn. I was a bit skeptical. I really didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh, dude, most of those things are scams, dude. Most of those things are just like, people putting out stuff to try and get your money, right? And let's be honest, I'm sure at one point or another we've seen something online and we've heard it from our parents or our parental guardians, and they say, hey, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is, right? Most people say that, right? Because somewhere deep down, they're scared of success, so they want you to also be safe, right? They want you to be safe and be careful, right? They don't want you to take risks because they haven't taken risks, right? It's just this weird cycle. So, I got introduced to the internet marketing game, and I've been in it for 4 years now. And the first year, I'll just tell you right now, I focused on all the wrong things. I focused on learning how to build a website, designing my blog, right? Like I wanted to change this menu color, from black to white and to green, and I wanted to put something here. I wanted my logo to look cool. It was really all about looks, right? And mind you, I was only like 19 or 20 at the time. I'm 24 right now, And so the first year I just spent like blogging and but mostly just working on my design, and I just wasted my time. And then the next year I actually kind of started getting into like building what are called niche websites. A niche website, for example, is like, say, RBCA hats. I would put like, I would say I would make a website called like, coolsnapbacks.com, and then I would just write reviews on all types of different snapbacks, right? Just for an example. And then, when people visited my website and bought a snapback hat through my link on my website, I would make a commission, right? That's an example of the type of stuff that I did. So I tried to do that, really failed at it, really didn't make any money. By year 3, I was doing the same thing, except this time I was learning like a new type of code. So basically the first 3 years of my online marketing were just a complete failure. Hands down, I won't lie to you. By year 4, I was making enough money to where my buddy and I could go to Santa Barbara, California, and rent a $2,000 a night mansion. Just to give you an idea, I'm not going to throw the amount of money I was making, because I don't want you to think differently of me. I want you just to see me for who I am, a normal person just like you. But I was making, good amount of money, right? So much that we could drop $2,000 a night to rent a really nice mansion. And again, I don't say that to puff my chest up, but I say that again just to show you that I'm a normal person and that this stuff is possible using the internet. It's possible, right? You don't have to trade your time for money, right? You should be able to leverage your time with the right tools. You know what I mean? I mean, who's going to build a house faster, right? You with your bare hands, or me with a chainsaw and a hammer and nails? I'm probably going to build that house faster. You're going to spend time using twigs and and putting stuff together, but I have that leverage. I have the tools, right? You ever heard of like a fulcrum, right? A fulcrum's like this little triangle thing like this, and then what you do is you put the freaking whatever. I'm sorry, this is a really bad example, but it's like a fulcrum, and you have the stick, right? And this is really heavy. All it is about putting leverage right here. You leverage this, and then now you can lift that, right? That's all it is. If you look it up on Google, it's like, the fulcrum of wealth, right? Just Google that if you have some time. But pretty much, I saw that, right? And I started making money, right? I started getting checks in the mail for $1,600, $2,000, right? Wake up in the morning, check my email, have a commission for $500, right? With all this other online marketing stuff I was doing, and I was loving it, right? But the problem is that I was being really selfish. So fast forward to this past April. And I'm not sure if you guys actually know what happened to me. A lot of you watching this might be, new, but I got ejected from a car and I cracked my skull, and I nearly died. And so here's the scar to kind of prove my accident. And I spent about what turned into one of the best weekends of my life turned into one of the worst 2 months of my life. I lost 15 pounds from being in the hospital. The doctors came in and were just like, Chris, you hit your head pretty bad. I fractured my skull. A blood clot had formed in my brain, and the doctors told my family hey, we don't, it's kind of a 50-50. We don't know if he's going to live or die. Thankfully I came out alive, and from that perspective forward, and even in the hospital, I made $2,000 while I was in the hospital. But I realized that, man, it didn't matter how much money I made. It didn't matter, because, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have $1 to your name, if you have $1 billion to your name. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go, right? And the only thing that matters after you leave this earth is what footprint did you leave behind? Did you leave a legacy, or did you leave, a selfish, fog for people to remember? What did you leave behind? And so that's when, I got introduced to Wake Up Now. I got introduced to Wake Up Now in about February, but I really didn't take it so serious because I was doing really well with my own business happenings. But after that accident, after that, month of recovery in all of April and all of May, I really hit the ground running in June. And I decided that, hey, you know what, I'm going to take this thing seriously. Since then, I've built my organization to about 30 IBOs. I'm about to hit Founder 3. I don't have all the super credibility or anything like that, but 1 month, 30 people. It's possible, right? It's possible. So basically, that's my story, and you know what? You just can't take life for granted, And so now I have a deeper why. I wake up every morning with the passion, and that's pretty much it. So that's about 17 minutes on the clock now. We'll dive right into the training, because that's exactly why you guys are here. Let's just see what's going on. You guys got some? Let's go. Great to have you. What's up? All right, sweet. Got some Michael Silveira, Bobby Williams. Cool. You guys are all here. R00457. Cool, good to have you here. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is if you haven't already created your Simple Freedom account, you guys need to do that. That's the first thing you guys need to do. Create your Simple Freedom account, right? So basically, I'm just going to take you through a quick walkthrough of what the Simple Freedom system is. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Make sure you leave a comment and just let me know that you can see it, all right? So sharing screen, my desktop, start screen share. All right. All right, so you guys right now, just let me know if you guys can see it. Let me view the comments. Oops. Let's see. Cool, cool, cool. View all comments. Can you guys see the comments? Just making sure you guys can see everything. If you guys can, just leave your comments, right? Just so we make sure that we have this all good. What's the site? Yes, sir. Okay, cool. That lets me know that we can see it. All right, so basically, if you haven't created your Simple Freedom yet, you guys need to go to this page right here. I'm going to take you into the back end really quick. So basically, you guys can go here and create your account.
Hi, I'm Brandy now.
Right? Let me paste this link in here and post. Comments can be contain links. All right. Let me open this for a text edit for you guys. And I'll just leave it open really quick. Create new document. I'm going to make this really, really big. Just type that in. Type this in right here, guys. That's all you want to do is type this in, go there, and create your free account. Let me know if you guys see that. I'm going to leave that up for a little bit. All right, cool. You guys get the site right here, simplefreedom.com/CP2 ID equals Chris Alta. You guys got it? Sweet. Yeah. If you guys got it, just go ahead and leave a comment and just say, you know, I got the link or something, just so I know to take this off and kind of move forward. So Michael, Chris, Adriana. Oh, I talked to Adriana earlier. Michael, put a comment. Let's see. Chris Hill, did you get the site, bud? I know you were asking for it. Let me refresh the page really quick. I can see it. Okay, sweet. All right, I'm just going to assume that everybody has it. If you guys do need this link again, you know, just go ahead and leave it in the comment section, and I'll be sure to post it back. But basically, all you want to do is this. Look, this is just a quick rundown of how it works. Here's exactly how the system works and why it's powerful and why you need to use it for your Wake Up Now business. Oh, got some new comments. Let's see. Got it. Okay, had an account though. Yeah. Okay, cool, Bobby. Nice. All right. So basically, here's the power in it, guys. And here's what I showed. You know, Dean Christner and Darren Fryer. You know, I went down there, hung out with them, and these guys are absolutely loving it. So this right here, this video that you're seeing right now, this video is what's called a capture page. Now, the only purpose of this page, you guys, is to capture a prospect's information. Let me repeat that. The only purpose of this page is to capture a prospect's information, right? So now let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever, you know, tried to share the Wake Up Now business opportunity with one of your friends, a family member or something, and they just weren't interested, right? And you could have just had the perfect invite and they were just not interested, right? But, you know, by just like a show of comments, how many people have had that experience? Yeah, Adriana, I'm going to answer questions at the end, but I will just remind me at the end. Ask this same question at the end in about like 30 or 45, about 30 minutes. Ask that question, Adriana. But I'm assuming that most of you guys have had that issue where you invite someone and it's just, it doesn't work, right? They're just closed-minded. what this page does is it opens people's minds, right? So now this video right here is what's called a capture page video. That's all it is, right? And then when you scroll down, right, these are here for credibility, hacker safe, McAfee secure, verified, secured. This is 100% free training. No payment is required. Here's what people are saying. We have more text testimonials on Facebook, right? People getting results. You can even go down here and see that somebody hit Founder 3. They have 4,500 group volume, $700 commission payout. Teresa Griffith right there. It's all Wake Up Now, right? But it's masked. It's covered as this thing called Simple Freedom, right? So now what happens is when somebody goes here and clicks that, it says create your account below to get free access. And they put their name in, the last name, their email, their cell phone number, and they click create free account. What happens there is they get to a page right here. They get to this page called Formula. Actually, they go to another page, and it's like a sales video, right? And then they click Get Started, and then they get taken to this page, right? And in the previous video, Franco, the guy who created the system, he's a Founder 6 and Wake Up Now, did it in about 4 months using this exact same system. He just tells you in this video that if you really want access to the Simple Freedom system, you need a vehicle to make money with it. At this point, they're already a member in Simple Freedom. But now, here's where you pitch Wake Up Now. So now what happens is when I click this link, it takes me to my unique Wake Up Now link. When I click that, right, it takes you right to my unique Wake Up Now link. So you click that, this is going to have your exact same Wake Up Now link. So right here, mine says Chris Alta. You want to plug in your Wake Up Now link. So yours is going to look like this, right? Mine looks like this, http chrisalta.wakeupnow.com. Whatever your username is right here, that's what you want to take and plug in right here, and then click Save. And once you click Save, it takes you on the inside. It takes you right here to the dashboard, right? And then Franco kind of introduces himself and welcomes you to the team, and he encourages you to click here to join the Facebook group. So if you haven't already done so, click here to join the Facebook group, and then you're in. You can add yourself to it, right? And you're a part of the team. Now, see, a lot of you probably don't see the power in this. You might be wondering, like, okay, Chris, this is cool, like it's a cool system, whatever. Here's the power in it, and here's why you need to have the system to make money from the internet, to enroll new IBOs from the internet. Here's why. Number one, your time is valuable. Remember that. Number two, do you really want to talk to every person about Wake Up Now, or do you only want to talk to people who are interested, right? Who are interested in making money from the internet or even from home, whatever, right? That's the second reason. And number three, do you want leverage, right? You want time, you want a system in place to do all the training for you and everything, and you only want to talk to quality prospects, and do you want leverage? I can't see your face on the other side of the screen right now, but I'm assuming that the answer is yes, right? And one more concern, I know some people, when I posted in the Race to Global Exec group, some people were saying, well, Chris, this is cool and everything, but it seems like it's kind of a scam or spam. Let me ask you this. Every person that you talk to about Wake Up Now, do they agree with what you're saying? No. You're going to have people that say no. Just like you're going to have some people who look at this system and don't think it's a good system. Well, I mean, and that's just the way that life is. If you gave somebody $1 million cash or another person, some people would say, well, what's the catch? What's the catch, right? Like, it's like people want something to be wrong with it when there's really not anything wrong with it. So back into this. Here's why it's valuable. When you send somebody to your Simple Freedom system, right? Simple Freedom takes your user ID that you plugged in right here on the formula page, right here. And then what happens is they go to the dashboard, hey guys, it's me again, Frank. They get plugged in, they join the Simple Freedom Facebook group, they can click here for live training, they can click here to get back to the hub, right? Franco tells you to go to the setup wizard, and now they set up their entire system themselves. And here you have step-by-step tutorials, videos right here done for you. This way you don't have people calling you and saying, hey Brianna, or hey Adriana, hey John, hey Ben, hey Chris, how do I set this system up? There's no ands, ifs, or buts, right? The power in this is the duplication in it, right? Because most people, when they bring in a brand new IBO, for example, most of you guys who probably got brought in to Wake Up Now, you probably got closed on a three-way call. You probably went to a home event meeting or a hotel event, or somebody went to your house and sat down and showed you the Wake Up Now video and really just did the basic fundamental stuff that our leaders teach you, which is totally cool. It's very effective. It works. But let me ask you this. If you weren't there to show that person that plan or that video, would they have ever gotten exposed to Wake Up Now? Probably not, because you didn't have the leverage in place. You're basically working to build an organization instead of letting your organization work for you, letting one effort work for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Right? So this basically cancels out the I can't do it process, or I don't know what to do. This basically disqualifies that question from even existing, because you don't have to know what to do, because the videos teach you what to do right here in the setup wizard, right? To get your entire system set up. Then they go in and they click the fast start link. This right here, Franco tells you how to market on Facebook. And check this out, guys. When you click Facebook messages right here, look what pops up. Post this as your Facebook status after this video is done. Hey, just started a cool new project and I'm looking for people who want to make an extra $600 this month. Let me know if you're interested and I'll send you some info. Right? It has all this stuff. And then right here, response. Send this when they comment or chat with you. And they say, yeah, cool, I'm interested. What are you working on, right? Somebody sends you a message. You just copy and paste. It already has your link plugged in. Copy, go to your message, paste. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then they're going to come back and they're going to watch the Simple Freedom video that you watched, and then they're going to create their free account, right? And then they're going to show up right here in your member stats. And now what I like to do is I like to go to the phone number and I call them right away. As soon as I see them pop up, I'll give them a call and I'll welcome them to the Simple Freedom system. I'll say, so for example, Ashley. I'll say, hey Ashley, what's up? My name's Chris Altamirano. I saw that you created your account with Simple Freedom. I just want to let you know that I'm here to help you. What you want to do first off, just to get your fast start going, head over to your dashboard and then click the Simple Freedom Facebook group and go ahead and join our Facebook group, Ashley, because you're really going to see that we're helping out a lot of families, that a lot of people are having success with our system. And so I really just kind of wanted to just kind of extend the invite to connect with you and just to show you that I'm a real person. And hey Ashley, if you ever have any questions whatsoever, on the top right, if you ever need to get a hold of me, just click that sponsor link and my user profile will pop up right here. And that's all I do. So obviously right here, I signed in with the Simple Freedom account when it first got started, so I don't have an actual sponsor for the system, so that's why that shows up. But for you guys, when you guys log in and click that, you're going to see my face, you're going to see my email, you're going to see my phone number, and you're going to see a link to my Facebook, right? And that's exactly what people are going to see when you enroll them into the Simple Freedom system. They're going to see all that information and know, hey, I actually have support. I actually have somebody that called me and talked to me, right? I'm not alone in this thing, right? Because there's 3 questions that people ask when they're getting started in a business, right? They're subconsciously asking themselves this. Is it already working? Will it work for me? Will I have support? You basically just answered all those 3 questions. Why? Because number 1, is it already working? Well, they entered their information, didn't they? Question 1 answered. Number 2, will it work for me? Of course it will. They entered their information and it was a simple invite. It worked. And number 3, will I have support? You just called them. You just told them to get plugged into the Facebook fan page. You basically answered all of their subconscious objections with this system. How cool is that, right? So now that that's off the ground and you contacted that prospect, well, now what's next, right? Now what do you do next? Well, the next thing you do is you go back to the fast start, you watch this video, and Franco just gives you training on how to prospect on Facebook, a really quick little fast start training, something you could take action on and get some cool results from right away, right? And then what you want to do is you want to head over to the training tab, right? And this training tab right here, these videos will play automatically. This is George Breyer, right? I don't know what rank you guys are in Wake Up Now, but George here, he hit the rank of Founder 5. That's about $4,000 a month. He hit the rank of Founder 5 within 3 to 5 months using the exact same strategies that he's going to teach you in these videos. So my question to you is, why wouldn't you listen to this guy? Why wouldn't the other people that you bring into the system listen to this guy? $4,000 a month, all from Facebook, all from chatting, all using this simple system. George goes through your Simple Freedom Daily Game Plan. He shows you how to just take daily actions, what you need to do to get started. Then you click the second video right here, and George takes you in right here and shows you how to start what he calls the Facebook hustle, right? Because you just are hustling on Facebook. You're doing it for free. It's basically like you're prospecting in person, except you're doing it on Facebook, right? How cool is that? Then the next one, in the third video, George walks you through, and he shows you how to follow up with those prospects, right? Like how you should follow up. Not like, hey man, did you sign up yet? Like he shows you very simple words, right, that trigger certain psychological responses to help you get responses, right? It's really simple. And then the last thing, the last two, he shows you how to post celebration posts, right? Because if you ever check in Race to Global Exec, right, you'll see that there are a lot of posts where somebody's like posting about somebody saying, hey, congratulations for so-and-so for hitting F4 or for hitting F3. It's the same concept, except instead of just posting in a Race to Global Exec, you're posting these types of things on your personal Facebook wall, right? Because people see that you're positive, that you're being driven, you're taking care of your health, you're taking care of your mindset, you're reading the books, you're eating the healthy foods, and then they see you start posting about the success that other people are having. A lot of people are going to get curious and say, hey, like, Bob, hey, John, hey, Chris, hey, Jan, Jane, what do you do, right? And then you go back to the regular script right here, and you go to the Facebook hustle. And you want to know something even cooler? When you go to these videos right here, you'll see that each of them have an orange box right here. Now what happens when you click that orange box is it gives you the script. You just go like this, you copy, right click, go to your Facebook, and paste. And you send it to them. It's as simple as that. Really simple stuff. So I'll let you guys go through these videos when you get your chance. It's really awesome. Okay. Now another question I've been really getting is I actually got from Darren or Darren and Dean. One of them asked me this, and they said, well, Chris, like, what about Wake Up Now? It's cool. Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of people in, but like we're really in this business to help people save, manage, and make money. I agreed 100% with them, and I said, don't worry, dude. We got you covered in the system. When you click this Wake Up Now training tab right here,
hey, who are you?
This is John Chapman. He's another co-creator of the Simple Freedom System. John Chapman is currently a founder 7. So he's making about $13,000 a month. And guess what? He didn't do any phone calls, any three-way calls, any in-person prospecting. He didn't do any home meetings, any hotel events. He built his entire organization up from the ground on Facebook, right? On Facebook, right? So again, these guys have some results that you and I don't have yet. So it just makes sense. So John shows you right here, right? They deliver the value still. Here's how to set up your waiting room, how to properly, how to properly structure your business, one hub product overview video, how to set up and use TaxBot, how to set up TaxBot on your iPhone, how to set up TaxBot on something else right there. How to use TaxBot in detail, how to get your AT&T discount, how to use Wake Up Now Finance, everything about Wake Up Now right here, how to save on shopping, how to set up One Protect, how to set up One Finance, how to use it actually, vacation club details, setting up your pay hub, how to transfer your commissions from your wallet to your pay hub. Like, they go in depth about all the products and services that Wake Up Now has to offer as well, because again, we do believe that this is the greatest company in the world. And we do really see the value in helping people save, manage, and make money, right? So again, it is integrated all in here in the system. So no more having to like go to the Facebook group and scour through one of our leadership Facebook groups and see like, man, where are the resources? Like the brand new IBO can just log into this system and see every single thing that they need to get, right, and go through everything and get all the value without having to go to 10 different websites. It's all just boom, one-stop shop, right? And then here in the promo links tab, here's the promo links that you are going to have. Now you have your warm market. This is what you send to friends or people you know. I sent you guys to this page right here. And then here's another one. Your other unique page is another warm market page. The only difference between this one, between capture page 2, it says CP2, if you press preview, the only difference between this is this has a headline up here, same video, right? It has, and then it has the Facebook testimonials. That's that one. And then the second, the last one, for warm traffic, it only has the video and like a login page, and that's it, right? That's it. It's the only difference, and it's just for split testing purposes. Whatever one you want to use is totally cool. I like to use the second one. And then this one is for cold traffic, right? So think of cold traffic like this, because you guys might be having some questions. Like, actually, let me. It's not question time yet, but let's see. Let me refresh the questions page really quick. Got it. I'm on my phone, that's why everything's a bit blurry. I have to check. I'm getting computer. Okay, repeatedly. Yep, over and over and over. Okay, sweet. All right. So basically, this right here, guys. This cold traffic. This link right here. If you click it, it's the same video, right? The headline's red, and it has another little different headline, right? But then it has, you know, how did you hear about us? Facebook, YouTube, other. Again, the only purpose of this page, guys, is to capture an interested prospect's information so that you can follow up with them. That is it. So let's say that I posted some status on YouTube. I made a really cool YouTube video, and there's like random people from all over the United States watching that video. They're gonna say, oh, okay, well, I saw it from YouTube, right? And then they're gonna click next step, and then it's gonna say, where do you want your free video delivered, right? And the best email address. The only reason that the first part existed, like the option, is just to get people engaged. When you get somebody, statistics show that online marketing, that when you get somebody engaged to click something first, they're more likely to put their information in. That's the only reason that's there. It doesn't really need to be there, right? But this is one of the higher converting capture pages to send cold market traffic to. And again, same testimonials, whatever, and a different color button. That's it. That's the only difference. Now, where would you get the traffic, right? You're saying, like, Chris, this system is great. I see the power in it. I see that duplication can be made super simple, that people can still use and learn and get educated about the Wake Up Now products, but where do I get the traffic? Okay, so you get the traffic from two places. If you don't have money, right, and most of us, you know, you join Wake Up Now because you want to make a lot of money. If you don't have money, go back to your training tab and go through these trainings right here that George Breyer is teaching. Again, guy hit Founder 5 using Facebook. He didn't spend a dime. All he spent was his time, and he's built it up to about $4,000 residual income per month and growing, just using Facebook. So listen to what George has to say. That's the first way you get traffic to, you know, these pages right here, to these pages. It's the first way you get traffic to these pages. Now the second way is if you come up here to this tab, it says $600 Club Co-op. All a co-op is, it's basically an advertisement that is bought in bulk. That's all a co-op is. So Franco goes in depth in this video, and he shows you how to buy a co-op and what it is, and explains it, and he basically explains everything for you. So again, when you bring new prospects into this system, all they have to do is watch the videos. They don't have to come to you and be like, hey, I don't really understand anything, and be like, all you have to say to them is, hey, did you go through the videos? And if they say no, say, go through the videos, and if you still have any questions after that, then you can contact me. I guarantee you that out of 100 people, maybe one person might have a question, but it won't be about all this, because these guys that created the system, Franco, John, and George, really covered all loose ends. They covered everything. So again, it makes the duplication with your Wake Up Now business that much faster. It makes things super, super automated, right? And so now it's like this. You just come here and say, how many shares do you want to buy? Okay, 200 clicks. What do clicks mean? The simplest way I can put it is like this. If you guys got those links, cool. Actually, I'll just leave those up. The simplest way I can put that in is this. It says 1 share equals 200 clicks. I'm going to put like this. 200 clicks equals 200 people looking at your capture page. Okay, so now what does that mean, right? How does that even matter? I want you guys to really see the power in this, right? So basically what that means is 200 clicks is 200 equals 200 people looking at your page. So if that's 200 people, that's basically like 200 people seeing your opportunity. Isn't that powerful? Wouldn't you rather just buy one advertisement for people who are already looking for make money online type of businesses, right? Because that's where these advertisements are coming from. They're coming from make money online types of businesses. So the people that are clicking on the advertisements that the system's going to place for you are all people who are looking for these types of opportunities. So they're all quality prospects. You see what I'm saying there? So you basically just spent 140 bucks, and instead of going out and prospecting in person and trying to do a home meeting or a big huge home event, and hopefully you get 200 people there, you know, you invite 2,000 and only 200 show up, and spending a month and a half through 2 3 months organizing the entire thing, you just spent $140 and got 200 people to this capture page right here, or actually to this one, your cold market capture page. You just sent 200 people here. And right now, our Simple Freedom pages are converting at 30 to 40%, right? So 30 to 40% out of 200 clicks, right? Out of 200 people, right? At let's just say it's like a 30% conversion rate, right? I'm just gonna see what the math is. You know, I got this online percentage calculator right here. Let's just see what this is. Let's see, 30% of 200 people, right? This is on the low end. It probably convert right now. It's like at 47 or something like that. That's 60 leads. That's like you got 60 qualified people. You know, equals 60 qualified people who are interested in this opportunity, who are interested. And remember, at this point, they're going to show up right here in your member stats area. They're going to show up right here. And what are you going to do? You're just going to go through and give them a call and say, hey, what's up? My name is so-and-so. I saw you, you know, you're just going to connect with them. You're going to make it so that you show them that you're a real person, so that, you know, they didn't just click an advertisement, get sent to a page, and, you know, then just get left on their own. Like, no, you're there to help them. The relationship building aspect is still here, and it's still very real, right? It's still very, very real. You know, so that's the leverage of this, right? The leverage of this is that you can buy that advertisement once a month, and you just follow those leads. You just follow up with those 60 leads because they're interested anyways, right? And then on the side of that, you can start doing the training, the Facebook training. So you can buy one ad per month and then just go through this Facebook training right here and use what George taught you. You are absolutely going to kill it. It's inevitable. You are going to kill it. Now, does this mean that you have to stop doing the three-way calls, the home events? Absolutely not. Right? The techniques that Darren taught us, that Dean's taught us, that Brandon Scott Jones taught us, that Savage Jones has taught us, that all the other top leaders within, you know, Race to Global have taught us, and even Master Distributor Brandon Boyd have taught us, are proven to work. However, I am merely providing you guys with an alternative to scale your business using the internet, because believe it or not, you know, when I posted in the Race to Global exec group, there was a lot of people who were on board, and you guys are one of them because you're here on this webinar right now. But there were also a lot of people who were just sketchy, and they were like, nah, that's not going to work, or nah, I don't really get it, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can agree that after you guys have checked out this training, we got about 15 minutes left, that after you guys have seen this training, it's gold, right? It's solid gold, right? And people are just going to come in here, and they're going to duplicate the entire process. And remember, when you buy that one advertisement, and you get those 200 clicks equals 200 people, and you get those 200 people, right? And you get a 30% conversion rate. All that means is that out of those 200 people that saw your page, 60 of them entered their name and email and their information, and they entered it right here, right? And they got started, and then that person popped up right here in your member stats, and now you can contact them and tell them, hey, go ahead and click the dashboard tab, and go ahead and click the Simple Freedom Facebook group and join our Facebook group. I mean, you guys, look, 1,362 members, and this group has only been open for 3 weeks. 1,300 members. This is going to explode, you guys. It's going to explode. You thought Race to Global's growth was fast, about 10,000 people in Race to Global. Race to Global has been around for I don't know how long. I'm assuming about 5 or 6 months now. 1,300, and it's only been 3 weeks. I think you guys can say that you are at the forefront of something really, really big here. So that's basically it, guys. That's exactly how the system works. That's how this is all going to go down and play. Now what I really want to touch on really quick is some quick training that you won't learn in any of this right here. George sort of touches on it a little bit. He sort of touches on it right here in the Facebook graph search a video. So you can get a lot of good value in this one right here, video number 5. But I really want to touch on that with you just to kind of show you, you know, how powerful it is, right? Because let's face it, you know, a lot of our prospects or a lot of, let's say an IBO that we brought into to the game, they don't take action. For whatever reason, they don't take action. And that's totally cool, right? Or maybe, I don't know, you brought your mom in, your mom's like, I don't really want to do anything, but I'm going to keep an active subscription. And so your mom's like, all right, well, just build my business for me, whatever, right? You want to do, and be all that you can be for your family. So here's what I do. Here's my little tactic right here. Now, we're just going to use my girlfriend as an example. And I save this right here. So this right here is basically what I call my mutual friend hustle. This is what I call the mutual friend hustle. So all I do is I take this right here. My girlfriend's name is Ashley Bernier. I take this, and this is what I type in, right? Actually, let me see. No, that's fine. So I'm gonna type that in, right? This is graph search. I'm gonna go Ashley Bernier's male friends who are not my friends. I click that, and now look, I have a ton of prospects, and they all know my girlfriend, and so by association, all these guys probably have seen my face or recognize me, right? And all I do is I come back here. It's a simple freedom. I go to training, right? And then I click, starting your Facebook hustle. And then I click the question, and I use this link right here. Now, over time, I've actually created my own. I created my own little, kind of script, if you will. And here it is, right here. I just say, hey, right? And let's just pick someone for example, right? Let's just pick someone. I'll do a live one with you right now, right? And I actually get responses, and I've actually gotten leads off of this. And people, hit me up, and they're just like, oh, that's really cool, dude. What are you working on, right? And I share the value with them. I just share the system with them. Some people enter their email, and some people don't. So let's just say this guy right here, Stephen Van Allen. He's reading Eckhart Tolle's, I don't know if he's already in one, but I don't know. Let's just message him. So I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna go to my script. I'm gonna say, and I made a little script. Girlfriend prospecting. I just made this up myself, right? I say, hey Steven, what's going on, dude? Right? Make sure you want to sound like yourself. That's how I sound, because I'm from California, so that's how we talk. And I said, hope you're doing well, dude. So I'll just say, hope you're doing well. My girlfriend Ashley Bernier and I, right? So he knows who that is because he's friends with her. And I just started a cool new project and are looking for a partner who wants to make an extra $600 this month. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll send you some info. Send. And that's all I do. And I message 50 people a day, and then the people that I messaged the previous day, I follow up with them. And that's it. And that's all I do. And I just go back to the training, and I just kind of take notes on what George has done. And that's pretty much all I do, guys. And as you can see right here, I got 7 pages full of leads, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 pages, that's 70 leads, right? No, I haven't done any paid advertising yet. 70 leads. If I can do it, you can do it. These leads are all going to eventually get put into the system, and they're going to convert. It's just a matter of time. Why? Because our system sells itself, and once they go and they click the dashboard and they join the Facebook team group and they see other people here, hey, congratulations, they just hit D3, or hey, they just hit the 600 club. Hey, welcome this person, welcome this person, welcome this person. When you see all of this, you guys, it is going to provide so much social proof that you won't even need to do any talking. And you want to know the best part? When they finally do decide to go ahead and get their Wake Up Now account started, when they click back on Formula and they log in, when they click this Wake Up Now link, it's by default, it's going to go here. It's going to go right here to your link. All right, so that's basically the training, guys, and that is how you do the Facebook graph search thing. That's how I use it with for downline prospecting. I mean, if you want to make it something that's like a personal interest of yours. For example, I like FC Barcelona, so I'll say like people who are not my friends who like. Oops, let me stop that. So I'll say people who are not my friends who like FC Barcelona, right, and live in Fresno, right? And then now, I like soccer. This is my favorite team. Now I can just message these guys. Like, let's just say Raja. I'll just be like, hey, Raja. So here's what I'll say. Hey, Raja. What's going on, dude? I just I was messing around with FB graph search and was looking for people who like FC Barcelona and lived in Fresno, and you popped up in the results, haha. Just looking to connect with some, actually I'll pay them a compliment, you know? I'll say, sweet dog, dude. Just looking to connect with some like-minded, actually, let me see. How do you think we'll do this season? You know, just looking to connect with some like-minded people. And then I'll say, let me know if it's cool to send a friend request, right? And that's it. And I'll just click send. And that's all I do. And then they're either going to message back and they're going to say, yeah, that's cool, or they're going to, you know, send you a friend request, right? And then at that point, you can collect, you know, you can collect, you can build a little conversation with them, build that rapport, and then all you have to do is just go back right here and then just drop the question on them. Well, hey, Raja, you know, hey, dude, I actually just started a cool new project, man, and you know, I'm actually looking for a partner who wants to make an extra $600 a month, dude. Like, let me know if you're interested, and I'll shoot you some info. And then all you do is you send them your Simple Freedom link, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, then you just come back to Simple Freedom right here. All you do is you go back to training, and then you go to follow up.
Hey, what?
And any questions that they have, all you do is you use what's called the bottom line. George will talk about it in the video, and he'll tell you that anytime anybody has any questions, this is all he puts. So this is exactly how it sounds, right? This is the follow-up right here. Here's the follow-up script. I just copy and paste it on a text edit just so I have it at my disposal. And here's pretty much how it looks like, guys. It says, here's the bottom line. Our Simple Freedom system is showing people how to save money, make money, and manage money. It's only $99.95 to start your own business with us, which gets you everything you need, no hidden fees, no smoke and mirrors. Once you plug into our Simple Freedom automated system, the system will help you find 3 people. Once we do this, your membership is free. Then all we do is help those 3 get 3, and you're at $600 per month residual. This is only the beginning of the income. It's simple to do and can happen fast with our system and my help. And that's it. And they're either going to be with it or not. And if they're not and they don't reply, you know what I do? I wait 24 hours and then I go back to the follow-ups. I'll go, hey Raja, I'm following up with you today, dude. Did you get to create your free account or not yet? Or did you get to the videos or not yet? That's all I'll do, because 80% of sales are made from the 5th to the 12th follow-up. So following up, guys, with this process is absolutely critical. So yeah, dude, that's exactly how I do the the Facebook hustle on my own terms right there. How I do the like-minded interest type thing, and then I also use like common friends to prospect off of. I'll use my friends' like, hey, just because you pitch Wake Up Now to one of your friends and they don't like it, go through their friends list and just pitch it, dude. Just pitch it. Use the system. So I'm going to leave the floor open for comments now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And yeah, let's see what... Stop the screen share. Yeah, let's see what you guys think. Like, what do you guys like about it? I'm like sweating like a dog in here, dude. All right, let me see. Let's check out these comments right here. Yeah, so... Oh, it kept freezing? Oh, that sucks. My bad, Chris. Yeah, so if you guys have any comments, just leave them right now, Or if you guys have me on Facebook, it might be faster just to ask me on Facebook. I'll probably see it faster. You guys want my Facebook link? Here it is. There it is. I'll post that. Oh, comments can't contain links. All good. All right. Well, anyways, my Facebook link, just search for Chris Altamirano. Let me see. Anybody ask me questions? We got... thanks for the information, boss. Very informative. Yeah, for sure, Terrell. I actually saw you comment, Terrell, and you were like, I don't know about this, not for me. Even when Darren posted it in the group, but that's cool, man. At least you got some value, bro. I think that's the most important thing, just to get educated on this type of stuff, even if it's not entirely for you. That's always good just to still be here. Let's see what else. We got any more comments? Let me refresh that. Turn the AC on, man. You're all glossy. Yeah, no, Nick. I'm freaking super glossy, bro. And I think the AC is on, except like my house, the way it's positioned, it faces north, so the sun just like rises in the east and just like, and by the time it reaches the hottest point in the day, when it's setting down in the west, because I'm over here in California, it just like beats down on the front of my house, man. So definitely need to get like a tree. Tree would probably help, or something else. I have to say this has given me a new look on network marketing. Yeah, Michelle, cool. Yeah, it's actually a lot of guys actually in this industry. They actually do this, and they do this, but they don't really tell anybody about it. Like, for example, if you guys all know, I mean, you guys all know who Eric Worre is, right? Eric Worre or Worre, right? Networkmarketingpro.com. You'll hear Darren refer to him a lot, or Dean, or anybody really in the network marketing industry, right? He's actually going to be speaking at Step Beyond in Salt Lake City, so I'm headed out there, so I hope to see all you guys there. But what you guys don't understand is that, yeah, Eric Worre built his business using the traditional tactics, like the three-way calls, you know, the invites and stuff like that. But what you don't really see is that now all he does is marketing, right? I mean, if you go to his blog, right? And actually, I'll share my screen with you again. I'm going to show you guys exactly how, because you know what I say might not be super credible, right? Even though I was just chilling with Darren, and you know, I just want to show you guys something super valuable. And I see all the other comments coming in, but just check it out. Let me share my screen. All right. So if you check out this page right here, right? This is Network Marketing Pro, right here. Now, what do you notice? Right off the get-go, what do you notice? What catches my eye is this over here. You see Eric Worre right here on the right-hand side. It says, become a Network Marketing Pro Insider. Get notified when new videos are published to see how to recruit 20 people in 30 days. Webinar instantly, right? Now check this out. Look, I'm going to put my email in. ChristopherAlta@gmail.com. I'm going to click sign up. Now just watch what happens. Watch what happens. Well, whoa, doesn't that just look like the same exact page right here? Like, doesn't that look very similar to this?
Hi,
I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? That and that. Don't those look really similar? Ah, I think a light bulb just went off in a lot of your guys' head. You see, Eric Worre has built network marketing the traditional way, but Eric Worre got really smart and saw the power of the internet, and somebody introduced it to him, and now all Eric Worre does is on his YouTube channel. All he does, if you go to his YouTube, you'll see that every single day, you click on his link, you go to videos, and you go to newest to oldest. We'll go oldest. Look, all he did was he just made one video per day. 1, 2, 3, and he's just been consistent. And that's all Eric Worre has done. 6,000 views, 4,000 views, 3,000 views, 3,000 views. Don't you think that all those people coming right here to his website are gonna, a lot of them that are gonna come here to his website are gonna come right here on the right-hand side, put in their email, and then watch that sales presentation right there to buy his book or his course or whatever? That's the same. And then what do you think he does? He delivers so much value that eventually people want to join him in network marketing because they're like, oh crap, like this guy knows it all, blah blah blah. But what most people don't realize is that Eric Worre just captured your email and sent you to this page. And you want to know what else happens? Watch. I'm going to check my email, and I'm just going to show you that I got an email from Eric Worre. If it didn't come right now, it'll come in a couple of minutes. Right? Let's see. Simple Freedom Call, Bluehost. Not yet. Right? But typically what happens is you'll get an email that automatically shows up. Right? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Right? Typically what happens is you get an automatic email, right? And what happens with that email is it's there to just get you back to the website. It's there to sell you. So it works. Definitely a different new perspective on network marketing, Michelle Eldridge, because it works. It's the bottom line. It's a hybrid between the two. It's not going to be stopped because everybody's using their cell phones now. It's just the wave of the future. It's what's going to happen. War E and as in cheese. All right, thanks, Chris. um, let's see. Turn on the AC. Okay, cool, Chris. My FB name is Jose Hill. All right, Jose, I'll add you on Facebook right now, bro. What is your version of the question word for word? Okay, good question, Clayton. Again, I went like this, dude. Here's my question. My question is straight up. I've written my own couple of versions, obviously, because in Simple Freedom, I think Simple Freedom kind of gives you just a layout of how it should be structured, but it's not how you should say it, because obviously if you're hanging out with your friends and you send the question to your friends, they're just gonna see that and be like, yeah, he doesn't talk like that. It seems kind of scammy how he's talking to me. And he or she might message you back and say, hey, dude, did your account get scammed? Or did you have a bot hack your account? So you definitely want to say it in your own way. So, I mean, I like to say, like, I'll put like their name. So if your name's like, who asked that question again? Clayton. I'll say, Clayton, what's going on, dude? How have you been, bro? Good to talk to you again. Hey, I just started a cool new project, and I'm actually looking for a partner who wants to make an extra 600 this month. Who wants to make an extra 600 this month? Let me know if you're interested, dude, and I'll send you some info. So you see how I kind of put my own personality in there. I didn't just, be a robot and just sound like a bot. So you definitely, I say, take the script that's there and kind of add your own personality into it, because you definitely just still want to be yourself, right? Again, this is all people-to-people marketing. Let's see. Nick's in Sacramento, sick. Training was good. Me being in the military, my face-to-face time is very limited. Yeah, Michelle, I mean, I'm glad that this is going to help you out. And like you said, like I said, and like I told Darren and Dean when I was in Irvine with them this weekend, it's a lot of people can build the business the traditional ways, but a lot of people, basically if you're saying like, hey, you need to do three-way calls, or you need to get to these meetings or have your own meetings and stuff like that, a lot of people, especially military, especially active military, you guys have the opportunity to build this business online, but I feel like a lot of people immediately disqualify anybody that lives or doesn't have a lot of time simply because they can't do the home meetings. To me, that's a closed mindset, because when you see somebody that really wants to do it but they just don't have the time, there is always time. If you work 10-hour days, that's 14 hours left in the day, and if you sleep 6 of those hours, right, that means that there's what, 6 minus 14 is what, 8. There's 8 hours right there times 7. That's what, 56. That's 56 hours in a week still left over that you can work, and you don't even need to work that many hours. You can honestly cut that in half and only work like 20 hours a week, with the internet especially, because you are leveraging the tools of the internet. So that's what I really love about this. So you're absolutely right, Michelle. Kim Woods, that video was great. I caught the ending piece. Is it all right to add you on Facebook? If I can get it? Yeah, absolutely, Kim. Add me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Christopher Alta. Chris Altamirano. All right. And then yeah, Chris. Let's load some more comments right here. Let's see what's going on. Chris, is this live? Yeah, Sockpath. This is live, brother. This is live. That's how I felt, Clayton. It's personal, but to the point. I appreciate it. Absolutely, Clayton. I'm glad you got a lot of value out of it. I mean, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them. Otherwise, you guys can add me on Facebook. We can all connect again, and we'll really, I really want you guys to get this home. I'm going to start doing this every Monday. Right, so every Monday I'm going to do a cool training, because there's always going to be new people coming in and really wanting to learn this stuff. And you guys can even just start bringing your prospects in every Monday, right? And even every Tuesdays, we have what's called the TNT Tuesday Hangouts with our Simple Freedom team. And let me get it right here. Where is it? I think I have it somewhere. I have it somewhere here. But anyways, yeah, every Mondays I'm going to be talking on this live webinar like this, and then on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, Simple Freedom System, they have an exact same webinar where you can take the page and plug it in. Actually, let me see what it is. That's cool. I'll get that for you guys later on. But if there's no more questions, I guess that's it. I guess we'll wrap it up. I'm not sure how many people are still on the call. We got 17 viewers still, which is awesome. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Sockpath, cool, man. Thanks. Let me go add, who's Kim? Kim Woods. Kim, I'm gonna add you right now unless you already found me. Darlin, Quinn, Kim Woods. I don't know if that's you, Kim Woods from Newport. If that's you from Newport, Kim, can you just let me know? Because I don't want to start sending some random girls friend requests. My girlfriend might flip out on me. So let's see. Where did it go? Okay. No, Errol, this is actually not going to be recorded though, dude. It's not recorded. I didn't record it this time because I really only wanted to deliver value to the people who are serious. Anybody who's not serious, look, let me make a point. Why I like the internet better is because if I wanted to, I could have recorded this call. I could have recorded this call, but here's why I didn't. Because I only wanted serious people who wanted to take their business to the next level. Because anybody that's gonna come and kind of like, you know, lag onto it later, right? You know, it kind of shows the work ethic. It kind of shows where their mind is. They might feel like they have something more important to do prior to that, but also I understand that some people have priorities to handle. I understand that. I get that 100%. But let me ask you this: they can easily reach out to anybody in Race to Global Exec. They can find me on Facebook and say, "Hey, Chris, you know, I missed the last training," and they can say, "When's the next one?" Anybody that really wants to take their life and their business to the next level and really connect with awesome people is gonna go out and be proactive and reach out for the people. They're not just gonna go and sit around and look for a link. Anybody that just wants something handed to them like that, I'll just be honest, I don't have time for it because, like I said, I have the same 24 hours, and I really just only want to work with people who want to take their business and their life to the next level. So proactive people, people who are go-getters, people who want to make things happen. Doesn't mean the hardest working people, but if you don't have the, you know, the energy just to reach out to me and say, "Hey, when's the next training? I missed the last one." You know, you got bigger problems than missing a training. I'll tell you that. So let's see. I like to relate to other leaders, personal whys. Would you mind sharing yours briefly? Yeah, Chris. I actually shared my why at the beginning, but I'll definitely share mine right now. My why is, you know, after I had my accident, I'm not sure if you were here. Oh, and Kim, before I forget, if you find me on Facebook, again, it's Chris Altamirano, because I'm not sure if that's you. So yeah, just let me know. But Chris, or Errol, yeah, not going to be recorded, just answer that. Adriana, I was just asked by a few prospects if they view the video through your link. So in case anyone has joined already, make sure that you share your link. Yeah, Adriana, make sure that everybody, that you share your own link. Make sure, that's funny. Yeah, make sure you share your own link. So your link is going to look, it's going to look the exact same way as mine in the Simple Freedom back office, except it'll say equals and then your name. So whatever that Wake Up Now username is. So it's going to say, mine's chrisalta.wakeupnow.com. So I take Chris Alta and I plug that into the Simple Freedom system. And then when I go to member links, it's going to pull all my unique links for me. So that's the link that you want to share to your warm market. And then for the cold market, you want to buy those prospects, right? So yeah, Chris, my story, bro, is basically you know, back in April, you know, I was already making money online. I've been in internet marketing for 4 years, making thousands of dollars. Rented a huge mansion in Santa Barbara Hilltops with my buddy, $2,000 a night, 3,000 or 3 nights in a row, 3 times 2,000. I'll let you do the math on that. And we did it because we could. Long story short, I got ejected from a vehicle, smacked my head on the pavement, and I nearly died. And when I woke up out of the hospital, and after 2 months of recovery, I asked myself the question, you know, was what I doing really only helping me, or was it helping other people? Was it even helping my family, right? Because here I was buying nice watches, buying nice clothes, taking nice vacations in nice mansions, but I wasn't helping anybody in the process, right? And so to me, my why came from that almost life-ending experience, right? And you're going to find your why in a completely different way. And so from that point forward, you know, and then especially after hanging out with Darren and Dean and Brandon Scott Jones this weekend, my why is a lot more clear, right? I wake up with a purpose. You know, I wake up fired up, man. I wake up knowing that, you know, hey, today could be my last day alive. You know, sometimes it's just you wake up and you're done. It's over, right? You know, no second chances, right? So, you know, for me, my why is my mom and my dad. Definitely my mom and my dad. Now, you know, again, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, but my parents did work really hard, and my parents are comfortable, but My mom's never been to Greece. She's always talked to me about, Chris, I want to go to Greece. I've never been. Your dad won't take me. Do my parents have the money to go to Greece? Absolutely. Is my dad a little stingy with his money? Absolutely. So I need to get my money right. Not even just to take my mom to Greece, but to make her proud, right? Because most parents, they want their kids just to go and get that degree and then get a job, and then that makes them proud. Like, no, I don't want to just make my parents proud. I want to help them, right? I want to set up a financial retirement plan for them. I want to take them from point A to point B, right? From where they are to where they should be. You get what I'm saying? So every day I wake up, I tell my mom I love her. I talk to my dad a lot more. My dad and I haven't really had a really close relationship, but he sees the work ethic, right? And I think I'm building that more of a respect factor with him. And so it's really for my parents. I don't do what I do for anybody else. I don't compete with anybody else. I'm barely gonna hit Founder 3, right? But why did Darren Fryer and Dean Christer and Brandon Scott Jones, why did those guys pick me out of everyone else to invite me, right? Because I had something that they knew was powerful, and they knew that if I just connected with them, the right leaders, that I could take this to a whole nother level. I mean, 30 people in a month and a half, man. It's like, I'm not saying it to boast my chest, but when you find your why, you can overcome any how. And so it doesn't matter what your rank is. I don't care about your rank. I care about your character. I care about who you are as a person and why you're doing what you're doing. And so that's really my why, dude, my parents. Honestly, straight up. Let's see. I joined the video a little late. Oh, that's cool, Chris. Yeah, gotcha. All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this call. It's been awesome. Kim Wood, definitely. Actually, I'll just go and visit your page. If anybody wants to add me, my name is Chris Altamirano. Jose Hill. Let me find you, bro. Let's see. Kim Woods. Jose Hill, Queens, New York. All right, I got you, bro. It looks like we're already friends, actually, so I got you. And Sacramento, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Just Kim Woods. That's it. All right. Let me refresh. Looks like we got another comment. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Chris. Yeah, for sure, dude. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do my Facebook hustle. And that's pretty much it. Oh. And last but not least, in the Simple Freedom system, instead of only purchasing 200 clicks, meaning 200 visitors, I highly recommend that before you start buying advertisements, that you do the Facebook graph searching and you do say a friend that you prospected, that you go through their friends list, that you go through everybody in your warm market, so that way you build a really big team where you are, so that you can have a support system. Because if there's one thing I learned from hanging out with Dean, Darren, and Brandon Scott Jones this weekend, is that these guys are where they are, number one, because they're friends, and number two, because they hold each other accountable. And so it's absolutely imperative that you have a support system. You absolutely must build the foundation. It's like building a house. You need to lay that foundation before you create the structure, right? Because if you just start recruiting and going constant recruit mode, and you're like, yeah, sick, I brought in like 100 IBOs this month, it doesn't freaking matter, dude. Because if you bring in 50 IBOs this month and they're all from every state in the United States, you're gonna lose. And the reason you're gonna lose is because there is not a support system. So again, this is meant as a tool, a supplemental tool to add to your arsenal of weapons to grow your Wake Up Now business. It is not the only avenue. I still talk to people in person because I'm just that type of guy, right? I want to build a team here where I live, and I hugely encourage you to do the same. Build your team where you are, because where you build your team where you are, when you do that, you're going to have physical people that you can lock arms with, people that you can connect with and meet up with every Tuesday and Thursday night, and you guys all just get on your laptop and you guys all just do the Facebook hustle right there, and you guys help each other out with scripts, and you guys buy each other, not coffee. You guys are all like drinking your thunder, you guys go to someone's house and you guys can just watch a movie and hang out, anything, right? It builds that system of support, and that system of support is what's going to take you from where you are now to where you want to be. And let me tell you this, you definitely want to be at the top of Success Mountain with the people that you know, like, and trust, and even love. right? You definitely have to do that. And then when you're ready and you have built that nice little network here in the city that you live in, then you can start buying the advertisements and start scaling your business, because then you're going to start bringing people in from Florida, from New York, from New Hampshire, like New England, from Texas, from Arizona, New Mexico, California, Washington, right? You're going to start bringing people from all other places, and by the time that happens, you're going to be doing so well that you can afford to go out and fly out to one of your top leaders in one of those states, and then you can start meeting up with them, hang out with them for a weekend, be hands-on with them, teach them the hustle, and really show them what you've been learning, and then teach them how to build their own physical team there. Oh, and then it's game over. You're definitely going to succeed. So right now, my primary focus is just building my team here where I live, and I highly encourage you to do that, the same exact thing. So if you have any more questions, leave them. And again, I don't mind staying on. Can I watch this all later? Hyman, no, you can't, bro. And I absolutely already shared that. And the reason that you can't watch this later is because I really wanted to share this, because this is the first training I've actually done, Hyman. And the only reason I did this and did not record it is because I really only wanted people here that were serious. That's the bottom line. And I know that maybe you have other things to attend to, but I'll tell you what, Jaime, I'm doing this every Mondays. I might do it Mondays and Wednesdays. If I decide to do it Wednesday, add me on Facebook, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw it up. If not just Mondays, then Mondays and Wednesdays, right? I'm definitely gonna be more active with everybody in the team, right? And maybe I'll link up with Darren, and I'll have Darren start posting them on the wall, because it seems that people's team obviously seem to take Darren a lot more seriously, since a lot of people still are just now getting to know who I am. So, yeah, Jaime. Just get back there. So, doesn't look like any more questions. Clayton, you killed it. Thanks, Clayton. I appreciate it. Chris, thanks. Thanks, Errol. Thanks, Sockbath. Thanks, Adriana. Yeah, be sure to use your link, Adriana. Clayton, Chris, Kim. Kim, be sure to add me on Facebook. Not sure if that's you. Michelle, thanks for serving our country, Michelle. We really appreciate it. I'm glad you got a lot of value out of this training. Nick, thanks for having me here with you, bro. Chris Hill again, Michelle, Clayton, JDM Tron, awesome training, Chris. Thank you. Nick, Bobby Williams, thanks, dude. I'm overwhelmed. I just really appreciate it. All right, let's wake them up.